Hi guys, welcome to simplyhike.co.uk. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the Meindl Respond walking boot. Now this is a nice lightweight boot, so it's great for general hiking, coastal walking, or even walking the dog, especially at winter time. Let's go through the tech, shall we? Now it's actually made of a mixture of synthetic and mesh material, so that means it is nice and breathable and it is nice and lightweight. And you'll be surprised, it actually is easy to maintain the boot as well. All you've got to do, once if you've been out hiking or whatever and the boot's a bit muddy, wait for it to dry, brush it off, give it a bit of a spray of conditioner and then a spray of waterproofing. Now the conditioner is going to help the breathability of the boot, as well as help condition the actual synthetic parts of the boot, which will also reduce cracking of the actual boot. And obviously the reproofer to obviously keep your feet nice and waterproof. On the subject of waterproofing, this boot is GTX, so it is 100% waterproof and lifetime guaranteed. As long as you take care of the GTX will take care of you. Let's go through some of the key features, shall we? So, the most obvious feature that this boot has is this, actually if I show you on this boot, is this structure here on the side here. Now basically that ties up and works with the laces. So after a couple of hours, that's probably all it's really going to take to break in, due to the fact it is a synthetic, so it is a quick breaking in boot. Basically that will actually mould and shape to the size of your boot, which is going to give you an all-round more comfortable feeling. Obviously it's not going to happen straight away, so after a couple of weeks or whatever, it really is going to give you a nice snug and secure fit, which I really like about this boot itself. It's got a nice toe box on the front. It's nice and solid, but it works really well with the synthetic and the mesh, so it's nice and comfortable. So it's not going to be too hard on the feet or on your toes as well. Obviously, the great thing about the Meindl as well, Meindl boots, is that it's got a wide access point. So even though it's only got a top part there, if you loosen it up, as you can see, if I just show you here, you've got the wide angle. So wide access point. So if you've got walking socks that are quite chunky, or you've done long old walks and long old hikes, at the end of the day you just want to kick the boot off your feet, you can do with ease with this boot. It's a really nice feature, and that's pretty much standard with any Meindl boots. So due to the fact that it is a synthetic and a mesh, the breathability and the weight of the actual boot is really good. So it is really nice and lightweight, and as I say, with the mesh, working with the GTX, and obviously if you have a breathable sock as well, it's going to make the boot nice and airy, nice and breathable, which is also going to help reduce swelling and obviously any blisters or anything like that. So that's a really nice feature. Let's take a look at the sole. Now the sole itself is a contra grip sole, which means it's nice and flexible, but it is really tough. Which is a really nice feature to have. As I say, it's really quirky grip. It's a really good grip. Just on the side paneling here, just on this section here of the actual sole itself, it just looks like a funky design. But what that actually means is, if you've got to dig your boot into the side of a rock or anything, it's going to give you the support and the strength and the grip that you need. So that's a really nice feature to see in this boot, as well as the general varied grip styles and all that sort of thing, and positionings of the sole. It's going to basically mean you get pretty much good grip on any sort of terrain. So even if it's a muddy pit, it can take the battering. If you're walking on ice, if it's snowy, or if it's absolutely hammering it down with rain, this will give you the grip that you need, and it will give you the support that you need, which is a really nice thing to have, especially because it's a nice lightweight boot. It's really nice to see that in a Meindl boot as well. For more information, please visit us at simplyhike.co.uk.